Hello, everyone. Welcome to KTAL News Now. I'm your host, Anthony Mocklin, and today I have two very special guests here to talk with us about the Hondo Rodeo coming to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans this April. And here I am now joined by the founder and president of VIP Experiences, Bob Coker, as well as Hondo Rodeo on-air personality, Jordan Weaver. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for
Thanks for
having
having
us.
us. It's awesome.
So could you tell us a little bit about what y'all do when it comes to the rodeo?
Well, like you said, I'm in charge of the VIP premium experiences. So I will set up your hotel rooms. I'll get you floor passes to in front of the stage. We have suites that are on the floor, right in between the chutes and the stage. Wristbands that get you into certain areas that are VIP areas. So I'm pretty much in charge of handling all of that. But like you said, I'm one of the co-founders. So between the owners here, we are the one that came up with the idea, and it really is a maverick of an idea when it comes to how a rodeo is run. We run it for 3 days, and we hand select the top 1% of the athletes that are ranked in the world. And so each night there'll be 8 contestants in each of all the categories in a real rodeo. And those same 8 will participate all 3 days, and you accumulate their scores over the 3 days, and the people with the highest score are the ones who are the winners, and they're competing for $1 million. So the purse is big enough to get the top 1% in the rodeo business to come and participate in it.
And what about you, Junior?
We're kind of a Swiss Army knife. I grew up rodeoing, and so you kind of have a sense of how a rodeo runs and where all the things happen. And so, being the on-air personality, I think that just is from doing the pre-show. We've got the Flatbed podcast that we joined with the Hondo. We run the nonprofit wing of what they do, and then when it's game time, it's just filling in the gaps, whatever enhances that experience. I feel like our job at the Hondo is to assimilate people who maybe don't even know they're rodeo fans yet, to enhance that experience where they leave going, man, I think I love rodeo. I think this is my new sport. And whether that's fan introduction to contestants, assimilating the artists that are going to be singing to the contestants, just anything that's going to enhance that in-person experience.
Mm-hmm. And when it comes to the event itself, it's much bigger than the rodeo, right? There's so much entertainment that will be there, like live concerts and everything. What can people who haven't ever been to a rodeo expect at this one?
I'm going to tell you right now, this is an experience that's caught, not taught. We could tell you everything about it. We'll do the best we can. But one of those things that we hear all the time is that when people walk out, they go, we couldn't have explained this. It's the best digital media marketing presentation that rodeo has ever had. It's the best contestants that rodeo has to offer. It's the best rodeo animal athletes that we have to offer. It's the best concerts. There's going to be over 50 number one hits between the artists that are there this weekend, or that weekend at the Superdome, professional sports venue. And there's just something magical about combining all those into the same place that, man, it's an experience.
So the event itself, when it comes to the Hondo Rodeo, it began in Phoenix. So I guess how, over the years, has it expanded to other cities, and like what has come from that?
Well, the idea from day one was for us to have like a tour, and we're going to bring it into 10 different cities, and each time we have one in a city of in a given month, we'll invite the top 8% people ranked in the world, and they'll compete. If you win in that city, you're automatically qualified to be a contestant, and you'll get an invite to what we're calling the World Series of Rodeo, which is held in Phoenix, Arizona every year in November. So the state of Louisiana is our first branch out from having done it in Phoenix now. So we sell it out in Phoenix all 3 days. Now we're bringing it into Louisiana, and by 2028, we'll have it in 10 different cities.
Anthony, have you ever eaten somewhere and it's amazing, and the first thing you do is you want to tell your friends? And like for me, I'm like, I want to bring my friends to somewhere I had a good experience, but then I want them to order the same thing I ordered, whether their tastes are the same. I feel like it's the same. We're so passionate about the rodeo world and this sport and this culture and the concert avenues, same thing. It's such an experience in Phoenix that I think probably just at a selfish personal perspective, I'm like, man, I think everybody would love this. I think as we go to new markets, there's a lot of people that would go, we love this too. and being passionate about the sport and being passionate about the people. And you put $1 million purse up, we get the best performance from the best contestants. We feel like we have a product that not only enhances from a sporting perspective, but it's a culture of people that are stand behind their word. Yes, sir, no, sir. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. You've got a whole culture of men right now that their dads raised them in a very different world than we're raising our kids in. And so not only do you get to go have a wonderful experience, but I'm proud of our people. I'm proud of the kind of people that we are, and the integrity and the character and the things that come with that. Things like the hamburger donation, the beef donation that we're making in the state. I think it just comes from being passionate about what we're doing and believing that there's other people that would feel the same way.
And when it comes to previous events, you said this is the first time y'all are expanding to another city and like New Orleans and everything. But what about this year's event specifically, I guess, is going to set it apart from like the previous ones?
There's nowhere else in the world that's like New Orleans. I mean, you tell people like, well, I'm from New Orleans. It's kind of like New Orleans. And then you tell people about Louisiana, and you're like, it's just kind of like Louisiana. There's something so uniquely special. This is its own nation. The culture, the food, the music, the people, the atmosphere. That is going to enhance its own flavor for the Hondo. Like you could have a Hondo event in Phoenix, and it's going to kind of be a little bit like Phoenix. We take it to New Orleans, and I think all of us are kind of like, put your seatbelt on, because we don't know exactly what the new additions are going to be. We just feel like they're going to be exciting.
And it's in the Superdome. I mean, what better venue in all of the country could you have it other than the Superdome?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And we got acts like Jason Aldean, Lynyrd Skynyrd, Cody Johnson, Bailey Zimmerman, Creed, and
Old Dominion.
Old Dominion.
Yeah, there's no weak links in it. You come any night, you're going to get to see the best athletes. They're there all 3 nights, the best acts. There's just not a bad night to be there.
And when it comes to, of course, you have the rodeo, the entertainment, the concerts, and everything. Are there any other, I guess, family-friendly events or activities?
Anthony, I'm glad you asked. We've got the Street Fest happening in Champion Square, and that's free. So there's a ticket to get into the rodeo, but the Champion Square event is completely free. They've got mutton busting, and one thing we hear a lot from people is, the heck is mutton busting? It's the sheep riding for the kids. We've got concerts going on out there. We've got booths. It's a festival atmosphere for sure. And I suspect that you make it to Champion Square, it's game over. You're going to want to buy a ticket and get inside.
And there's mechanical bulls, and there's going to be vendors there that have all kinds of Western wear and Western culture items for you to buy, crafts and things of that nature. So it's a fair-like atmosphere all day long. And then at 5 o'clock, we open the doors to the Superdome. One ticket gets you everything that we have to offer. You don't have to buy a ticket for the rodeo and then a ticket for the concert. They happen back to back. And we have some premium packages that would give you an experience that you'll never have received from any other concert you could go to.
We've got a lot of families that go. Like our Phoenix numbers were just off the charts with families. And then we've also, like you said, the premium packages, businesses and executive suite type stuff that's just, there's something for everybody.
And where can people go to get those tickets or find more information?
Glad you asked that question. Right now, we're actually running a 10% off special. You can get 10% off at thehondorodeofest.com, thehondorodeofest.com, or you can go to Ticketmasters. That's where we're selling the tickets. You can get a ticket as low as $45, and that $45 gets you everything that we've talked about.
If you're going to just go see a concert at the Superdome, it's going to be more than that. I mean, that's intentionally affordably priced for what you're going to get. You're going to get the best rodeo athletes, the best rodeo performance, the best concerts. It's kind of a no-brainer to me. And I tell you what is great is that our first year event in Phoenix, the people that went were the first ones to buy tickets the next year. We feel like that our hurdle is if we can convince you, if you'll trust us, and if you'll buy one ticket the first year, you'll be with us the rest of the time.
Second year at Phoenix, when we went on sale, within the first 30 minutes, we had sold over 15,000 tickets.
Yeah, it happens fast.
Yeah, that's pretty incredible.
Yes.
I'm wishing you all the best of success. Is there anything that we didn't cover today that you wanted to touch a little bit
Are you
more?
going?
Well, I would love to. It sounds very exciting.
Anthony, that doesn't sound like a yes.
Well, I've never been to a rodeo, so I but y'all are.
Are you telling me right now that your first rodeo experience could be the greatest rodeo experience available?
It very well could be. The bar could be.
I feel like we're at least a step closer to it,
And
yes.
so you are the people we're after, because right now only 10% of the country are rodeo fans. So we've paired it up with music to lure you in, and you're going to see the best rodeo you could possibly see, and you will leave as a rodeo fan. I can guarantee you that.
I believe it. I'll be there. I'll try my best to be there. 'Cause it really does sound like an amazing time. But is there anything y'all wanted to say before we sign off?
I just want to say thank you to the state of Louisiana. I mean, we know that it's happening in New Orleans, and that's the only venue that's big enough to host what we're doing.
Yeah.
But man, the whole state has been so hospitable. We've got to see the whole state, meet the people. We've got to even get to know the cultures within a culture. You know, like I said, Louisiana is like its own little nation down here, and we feel like we've been so welcomed, and the people we've got to know, and we're not bringing culture into Louisiana. We're getting to highlight what's already been here and the history and tradition and things like that. And so just thank you to the whole state. We hope that everybody that lives in Louisiana and beyond, but we hope the state of Louisiana realizes this is something that, you know, we appreciate, and this for you guys, and we feel like you deserve the platform that we're trying to provide.
All right. Well, thank y'all so much for being here and taking the time to.
Thank you for having us.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
And if you haven't yet, be sure to visit ktalnews.com, which is where you can get all of your local, breaking, and trending news stories, as well as to find tickets and more information about the Hondo Rodeo in New Orleans. But for now, I'm Anthony Macklin. Have a great rest of your day, and thank you for joining us.